Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Chat with your number one change agent. I'm so excited that you are joining me today, and of course, um, I'm ready. You all like this cup? You know I love mugs, and this mug was a very special gift. Has Washington D.C. and all of the major attractions. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, one of my favorites. But anyway, I hope you have your coffee ready. Again, it doesn't matter if you like yours bold or decaf. And if you're not a coffee drinker, that's okay too. You got your tea. We are ready to jump in. We are ready to have a phenomenal coffee and chat this morning. Definitely hope that this message finds you in great health and that you are really excited about what's happening in your life. And some of you may say, well, I don't know really what to be excited about. Let me tell you, when you start writing your gratitude list, which I do every single day. When you start writing your gratitude list, you will begin to quickly see. Did you hear me? You will begin to quickly see um, all of the things which will cause for excitement. Okay, so I'm excited about it. If you don't want to be excited, I'll be excited for you. So I'll have double the excitement. I will be excited about my what's happening in my own life, and then if you choose that you're going to be Debbie Downer, that's okay. I'll be excited for you. How about that? Because I'm your number one change agent, and I can do that. So I'm so excited about today. And remember, our time of coffee and chat, we come together for about 20 minutes. It's not very long, but it's our time to get ready for our next move. Did you hear me? It's time for us to get ready for our next move. And so I am going to give you wisdom and I'm going to give you some insight on what is it going to take for you to take aim as we huddle together? Meaning, we're coming together in unity to get wisdom and insight on what it's going to take for us to take aim so that we can live a life on the promise of impact, right? Right? Any of you who know me by now, you know we're not making lemonade. We take aim. So before I get into our topic today, and for those of you who follow me on social media, you may hear some of these things that I've been putting out there this past week, but I want to reiterate because it's so important. But before we begin, please be sure to visit me on the web at corindadion.com, and there's some exciting things happening. So let's get into our topic. We're talking about in our coffee and chat. Do not bite the apple of thinking that money can buy you happiness. Okay, come on, let's take a sip. Mm, that's good. I need to take the tag off the bottom, huh? All right. Again, do not bite the apple in thinking that money can buy you happiness. All right, so I want you to understand this. You can repeat it. You can post it post it on a piece of paper, put it, in your kitchen, in your mirror, in the bathroom, whatsoever. But I want you to understand this. Money will never buy you happiness. Let me tell you what money will do. Money will give you flexibility. Mhm. Money will provide flexibility, but happiness provides stability, right? Have you ever been in a place where you had much money, but you lacked stability? You lacked happiness, right? Or you did not have much money and you still, on the other hand, had great stability and happiness. The point is, whether if you have much or if you have little, Happiness is the stability factor. Money is flexibility. It provides flexibility. I said in a post earlier this week that for you to ever think that money can buy you happiness, it's as if looking at the glass half empty, not half full. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But it's as if looking at the glass half empty. So I want you to be very clear because this year is wrapping up. And as we are beginning to cross over into a new year, I want you to have right perspective. And I don't want you to bite the apple as a businesswoman, as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, that if I just get more money, that's going to fix it, that's going to bring the happiness. But even in your grind, as they would say, even in your working hard, even in your journey of entrepreneurship, you always need the stability of happiness to be rooted, regardless if you have much money or if you have little money, right? I won't say broke. I don't like that word. We're not going to use that word. We'll just say much and little, right? Little sound better than broke, right? I'm just saying. But I want you to have the right perspective because it's very easy as an entrepreneur to get in this task oriented way of behavior where the focus is, will this idea be the break I'm looking for? Will this idea bring forth the income that I'm hoping it will? And if it doesn't, then before you know it, you're starting another idea, right? And the idea prior to that is still hanging, it's still open. And then you start the other idea. And if that one doesn't, then you have another idea. And then you've got all of these ideas, right? With the hope that it brings money, lacking the stability of happiness. So, where are you? What happens? You're all over the place. You are unstable, wavering to and fro. Y'all know I'm a preacher, so I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna put that scripture in there. I'm gonna insert them things, every so now, every so often, right? So you're back and forth like the wind, unstable to and fro. And what I want you to understand is that it's the stability, the root of happiness being the stability factor in which everything else will, in its time of harvest, come into fruition. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's why it's so important that your mindset it has the right perspective, because if not, you're going to work backwards. You're going to work harder than smarter, right? So I don't want you to get into this grind where you're hoping and working one idea after another idea with the hopes that it is going to be the deal breaker, right? And you know, profit and monetary value, but you're not stable. You're not stable. And when you're not stable, you begin to look everywhere for what you need when what you need starts with you first. Because if you allow me to go a little bit deeper, understand this, that happiness doesn't start with the fact that someone else brings you happiness. Happiness starts with the fact that um, it's an inward work. It's an inward, what is the word I'm looking for? It starts from within. And what happens is that because it starts from within, um, it's hard to disrupt that. I hope that's making sense to you. I hope that's making sense to you. It's hard to uproot something that is rooted, right? When your happiness is rooted, when your happiness starts from within, it's hard for someone or something to shake that foundation. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But if you are depending upon money to buy you happiness, or if you are depending upon people to bring you happiness, you're still unstable. The stability starts with you. Uh-oh. I know. I know. I know. The stability starts with you. And I'm pausing because I really need you to get that. I don't want you to go into 2021 thinking that money or anyone else is going to be your stability factor. Your stability is going to start with you, loving you, happy about you, right? And when you're happy about you and when you're loving you, guess what? You're going to take care of you. You're going to watch what you say about you. You're going to think about the things that you do. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a total effect. And so I just want you to be very clear that as you move forward in your entrepreneurial endeavors, as you move forward in your business goals, as you move forward in your relationships. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you're getting ready or you are already starting to see a financial turnaround or shift in your business. It's a good shift. You're getting more clientele, you're getting more subscribers, you're getting more referrals, you're getting more profits. You're doing more deposits than you are withdrawals. So count this huddle as um, as a time in which you can remember, reflect that, okay, money is coming in, money is growing, money is expanding, it's happening. But I have to remember that it can never buy me happiness. I have to remember that in the months in when the clientele is booming, and the months in when, things are flat or super slow, I'm stable because the happiness that I have starts from within. So I treat myself good. I talk good to myself. I think well about myself. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Because you're going to have different seasons, right? We understand that there's always a time of sowing and reaping, seed time and harvest. That principle will always remain. It will not change. So we understand that. So what I'm saying to you is as you are growing financially in your business, just remember that money creates flexibility, but happiness that starts from within creates stability. And if you ever look at money as a means of buying you happiness, then in actuality, you are looking at the glass half empty. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No need to do any additional fillers. I've said what I needed to say. What an awesome huddle we've had. What an awesome coffee and chat we've had. And spend some time today continuing to reflect on that. Maybe you got to make you 2 cups of coffee or 2 cups of tea, but spend some time thinking on that, really meditating on that, understanding the principles and the wisdom that I've just given you because things are shifting and I want you to be wise. Do you hear me? Things are shifting and I want you to be wise. It's very important, right? Things are shifting for me, right? And so I need to be wise. The huddles are not just for you. The huddles are for me too. They're for us, the team, right? The Take Aim team huddle. I love it. Okay, I'm done. Continue to enjoy your coffee and tea. Continue to have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, do not bite the apple thinking that money can buy you happiness. I'm telling you that it will never buy you happiness. Work on continued stability. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself good. Talk to yourself well and think well of yourself. I am excited for you. Again, be sure to join me. We will be back next month for another coffee and chat. Can't wait for our discussion and our huddle time then. Remember to follow me on the web at corindadion.com and you can see all of the updates and things that are happening. Um, be on the lookout. Online marketing classes will start January. Really excited. This is for startups only. If you are ready to bridge the gap between your message and your audience, be ready for the online course that will start January. Also, last but not least, if you are ready to tell your story and grow um, in writing and be a contributing writer, please join me for my Perfect Patty Message Devotional second edition. It will be launching 2021. So if you're ready to tell your story, be sure to contact me. Email me at admin@corindadion.com. Okay, admin@corindadion.com. Or you can call me at 888-473-2221. All right, if you're ready to tell your story, I am ready for you. And so is the nation. So are women all across this world. So let's get ready to do that. All right, I am your number one change agent. So happy you joined me for this coffee and chat. I'll see you soon.